Hey everyone, it's your balance expert here, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like your balance isn't quite what it used to be? Maybe you're grabbing onto walls more, taking smaller steps, or hesitating before stepping off curbs. It doesn't always start with a big fall, but those little moments can add up, turning a loss of confidence into a real fear. But here's the thing, balance doesn't just disappear overnight. In most cases, it fades away because of 5 common mistakes that are totally preventable. The good news? Once you know what they are, you can stop the decline and even regain the stability you've been missing. In this video, we're going to break down these 5 mistakes and give you simple, actionable fixes to help you move with confidence again. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, these steps can be the difference between cautious steps and a fearless stride. So, let's dive in. Now, most people think balance comes from the brain or the core, and while those are important, the real starting point is often overlooked: your feet and ankles. Think of your feet and ankles as your body's first line of defense against instability. Every time you walk on uneven ground, step off a curb, or catch yourself from a stumble, your ankles are making micro-adjustments, absorbing impact, and sending crucial feedback to your brain. But as we age, we often lose strength and mobility in our feet and ankles, not because it's inevitable, but because we stop challenging them. Modern shoes with thick, cushioned soles reduce the need for natural foot engagement. Years of walking on flat surfaces make our foot muscles lazy, and many of us avoid going barefoot, further weakening those intricate muscles, tendons, and ligaments. The result? Stiff, unresponsive ankles that can't correct even minor imbalances, leading to instability, hesitation, and a higher risk of falls. I remember working with George, a 76-year-old who hadn't had any major injuries and had sharp vision, but he was stumbling more often. He said, "It's like my feet don't react fast enough." When we assessed his ankle mobility, it was alarmingly restricted. His feet had basically gone to sleep. But after just 2 weeks of simple exercises, gentle foot circles, towel scrunches, and standing calf raises, his balance noticeably improved. He told me, "I never realized how much my feet mattered. Now I can feel them working again." Try this right now. Stand barefoot and lift yourself onto your tiptoes. Do you wobble? Now try standing on one foot. Do your ankles feel engaged or sluggish? If it's the latter, it's a warning sign. The foundation of your balance is weak. But here's the good news. Strengthening your feet and ankles doesn't require a gym membership. It starts with reawakening those dormant muscles. Walk barefoot on varied surfaces like grass or a textured mat. Roll a tennis ball under your foot to release tightness. Stretch your calves daily. Practice slow, deliberate movements, like mindful walking or controlled heel-to-toe steps. When your feet and ankles are strong, your posture improves, your movements become smoother, and you recover faster from slips. You'll notice the difference in everyday actions. Ignoring foot and ankle strength might seem small, but it's often the first domino to fall. Strengthen them, and the rest of your body gains a fighting chance. This one's subtler but just as damaging. Most people don't think of balance as a skill that needs practice. We assume it's automatic, like breathing. But balance is a finely tuned collaboration between your muscles, joints, inner ear, vision, and nervous system. And like any skill, if you don't use it, you lose it. As we get older, we naturally become more cautious. We walk slower, avoid uneven ground, and stop reaching for high shelves. While this caution might prevent short-term stumbles, it creates a dangerous long-term cycle. The less we challenge our balance, the weaker it becomes. I remember Linda, a 73-year-old I trained, who summed it up perfectly. "I just try not to move too fast anymore." When we tested her balance, she was shocked by how unsteady she felt. She said, "I had no idea I'd lost that. I thought I was being careful, but I was making myself weaker." The solution isn't extreme stunts, but small, consistent efforts. Stand on one foot while brushing your teeth. Practice slow Tai Chi movements. Walk heel to toe along a straight line. Stand with your feet together and close your eyes for a few seconds. These exercises rewire your brain-body connection, teaching your system how to adjust, recover, and stabilize. They rebuild not just physical stability, but also confidence. A person with strong balance moves with assurance. They trust their body to respond. Avoiding balance training might feel safe now, but it's a silent thief stealing agility, reaction speed, and independence. Embrace small challenges daily. Balance isn't just about staying upright. It's about staying capable, fearless, and free in your movements for years to come. This is one of the most common yet overlooked mistakes. It seems minor, but it can have serious consequences. Wearing inappropriate footwear around the house, or even worse, walking barefoot on slippery surfaces. Improper footwear is a leading cause of falls in the home, leading to fractures, hospitalizations, and a loss of independence. Our feet are the foundation of our balance. They're biomechanical marvels. When we compromise this system with shoes that lack arch support, loose slippers, or by walking barefoot on smooth surfaces, we disable our body's first line of defense. I remember Jack, a 79-year-old retiree who never thought about his indoor footwear. He'd pad around in socks, even at night. One evening, his foot slid out from under him on a throw rug. He caught himself, but it was a wake-up call. He realized his socks had no traction. He'd been skating around his own house. Shoes with thin, worn-out soles offer minimal shock absorption. Loose shoes create instability. And shoes with excessive cushioning can diminish proprioception, your body's ability to sense its position. So, what's the ideal footwear? Firm arch support. A flat, flexible sole with solid contact. High-quality, non-slip treads. For outdoors, look for well-constructed walking shoes. Indoors, consider non-slip house shoes or grip socks. We're not just talking about comfort, we're talking about equipping your feet with the tools they need to keep you upright. The wrong footwear can erode your confidence. Proper shoes work in harmony with your body. Take a critical look at your current footwear. Do they fit properly? Do they provide arch support? Do they have sufficient tread? If not, consider replacing them. It's a small adjustment that can yield dramatic improvements. This one develops gradually. Excessive dependence on furniture, walls, or countertops for support. While it might feel secure, it's a false safety that accelerates balance decline. Every time you grip a chair, press against a wall, or shuffle along leaning on countertops, you're telling your body, I don't trust you to keep me upright. This reliance weakens your muscles and makes your neural pathways less efficient. Sarah, a 75-year-old grandmother, started using a cane after a minor fall, even at home. It became a permanent crutch and her balance deteriorated. Through balance exercises that reduced her reliance on supports, she rebuilt her confidence. She realized she was automatically reaching for walls, even when she didn't need to. When we habitually use furniture for balance, we outsource work that our muscles should be doing. Our postural muscles become lazy, and our vestibular and proprioceptive systems receive less practice. Walk across your living room without touching anything. Do you move confidently, or does anxiety arise? Do you automatically reach for objects? If it's challenging, it's a sign you're relying on external supports. The solution? Systematically reduce dependence on furniture. Practice standing unaided for increasing periods. Take deliberate steps without touching anything. Maintain good posture. This involves both physical and psychological components. You're rebuilding strength and retraining your nervous system. You're also overcoming the fear of falling. It's crucial to emphasize that this doesn't mean abandoning assisted devices when they're necessary. It's about not using environmental supports as substitutes for maintaining your natural balance abilities. With patience and practice, most older adults can reduce their dependence on furniture, resulting in improved posture, stronger muscles, and reduced fall risk. This one's often underestimated, neglecting vision and vestibular, inner ear function. Human balance isn't just about leg strength. It's a complex process that integrates input from multiple sensory systems, with vision and the inner ear playing starring roles. As we age, natural changes in our visual system can impact balance. Pupils become smaller, lenses yellow, and retinas deteriorate. These changes reduce visual acuity, depth perception, and peripheral awareness. Simultaneously, the vestibular system undergoes age-related degeneration. This intricate network detects head movements and position. As these structures deteriorate, our brain receives less accurate information about body positioning. Tom, an 80-year-old former tennis player, started experiencing unexplained stumbles. A comprehensive evaluation revealed outdated eyeglasses, hearing loss affecting his vestibular function, and undiagnosed BPPV, an inner ear disorder. After updating his glasses, receiving hearing aids, and completing vestibular rehabilitation, Tom's improvement was dramatic. He said, "It was like someone turned the lights back on. I hadn't realized how much sensory information I'd been missing." Most age-related vision and vestibular problems are treatable, yet they often go unaddressed. Regular eye exams can detect correctable issues. Specialized tests can evaluate depth perception and peripheral vision. Vestibular disorders often respond well to targeted therapies. Warning signs include frequent tripping, difficulty judging steps, sensitivity to busy environments, and episodes of dizziness. Don't dismiss these symptoms as inevitable. They might signal treatable conditions. When your eyes and inner ears send conflicting information, your balance systems must work harder. Addressing these issues can yield dramatic improvements. Updated eyeglasses, treatment of eye diseases, vestibular rehabilitation, and hearing aids can collectively restore much of your stability. Modern solutions like increased lighting and high-contrast tape can provide additional support. Vision and inner ear health are integral components of your balance system. By taking proactive steps to maintain these systems, you provide your brain with the clear information it needs to keep you steady. This comprehensive approach, addressing strength, proprioception, vision, and vestibular function, offers the best defense against falls. So, what's one thing you've learned today that you'll start practicing to improve your balance? Maybe it's strengthening your ankles, trying daily balance exercises, or checking your shoes. Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps me create more content to keep you moving confidently and living fearlessly. Thanks for watching, and remember, small steps today lead to steadier strides tomorrow. See you in the next video.